basketball. That's right, Langston University. And live from C.F. Gill's Fieldhouse on the campus of Langston University as the Langston Lions take on the Oklahoma City Stars. Here tonight for our Thursday night broadcast, sponsored by Community Health Centers of Oklahoma, TBC the magazine, MJ Bail Bonds, and Guiding Right. We will have your starting lineups here momentarily. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my right is my basketball analyst, Dylan Tribble. And we'll talk about this Langston Lion basketball team. They're 15-4 overall, 9-3 in conference play. They're currently second in the Sooner Athletic Conference, one game behind Nelson University. Nelson University's in second place, but guess who's in third? That's right, OCU, who's the opponent for Langston tonight. The last time these two teams met up was on January 8th, and LU lost by 3. It was a one-possession game, final score 61-58. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah.
And it's cold outside. But it's pretty warm in here in the gym, actually.
Yeah, it feels real nice in the gym. It's cold outside. We are getting ready to get the national anthem underway here at the Lions Den. So
great
we'll take a
crowd
short break
here tonight, too. Great crowd. All right, we are back. Get ready for this. Again, our title sponsors for this LU basketball broadcast, TBC, the magazine, Community Health Centers of Oklahoma, MJ Bail Bonds, and Guiding Right. Again, I am Jay Swick. To my right is Dylan Tribble. Really interesting matchup, knowing the history between these two teams. They're really high up in the standings, in the Sooner Athletic Conference standings. Both teams are trying to win the conference. And one of them is going to get a little bit closer, and the other one's going to take a step back. We'll find out here shortly when we get this game underway, but it was a very, very close ball game the last time these two competed against each other. It was OCU, the Stars, Oklahoma City University, that won the first game. But here we are getting to watch them play once again. This time the venue is a little bit different. You've got quite a few people here in the stands supporting the Langston University Lions. It is Suits and Sneakers night. That's the theme of tonight's basketball game, bringing awareness to cancer. We will also have the Oklahoma City Thunder drum team and Storm Chasers perform at halftime. So that's also on deck for tonight. But real quick, Dylan, just your take on this game. What does LU have to do to get their get-back, if that's a sentence? Oh, I got to turn on your mic.
Yeah,
we got to do that.
Got to turn on the mic. Well, they have to play their game. They got to execute their offensive sets. We know that they like to run their half-court offense. They got to get their open looks, and when the open looks are there, got to knock down your shots. Got to defend at a high level, which is difficult to do against this Oklahoma City Stars team. OCU's a really good basketball team. They're number 3 in the conference for a reason. They've already beat Langston. So that's just a little extra motivation for Langston. And Langston's got to feed off of their home crowd. The student section's packed. The band is in the gym. They got to feed feed off that and use the home court to their advantage. Because it's the Lions' den for a reason. It gets loud, it gets rowdy, and Langston's just got to give them something to cheer about.
Well, and
to
that's
make it
what I
difficult
love
for
most
Stars.
about this, Jim, is you can really, like, you can sense the urgency. You can feel the energy, and the Lions love to feed on that. And so this is going to be interesting to see who sets the tone, who kind of controls the tempo early in this game. Athletes everywhere. Again, OCU's a really talented basketball team. They're very well coached. Sam Conkey knows what he's doing. He's got a pretty deep roster that he can lead into. But the same can be said about Chris Wright. You know, Orlando Thomas has been leading the team in scoring this year for the LU Lions. Had 17 points the last time they played against OCU. Cam McCoy finished with 12. It was a bad shooting game the last time these two teams played. Both of them shot about 36%. So buckets are hard to come by because they're so talented defensively. Also look for Antonio Lewis to continue to play well. Last game against Panhandle State, he had 21 points. He's trying to build on that. Omar Henry is somebody that's really going to be in the post area trying to take up space. And this is going to be a difficult game to play for both teams. If you want to win, you're going to have to earn it. And you're going to have to do it possession by possession for 4 quarters. If you show up for 3, you're going to get beat. It's just like that. Starting lineup for the Oklahoma City Stars. You've got Alfonso Motabe, Brian Alexander, Savon Smith, Jackson Hops, and I think I'm missing one more player. My apologies. I think that's going to be Jonas Carlisle. Yes, it is. Who's the starting lineup for the Langston Lions?
You got number 4, Jay Wilson, number 13, Robert Alexander, number 25, Dante Manuel, number 0, Orlando Thomas, and number 3, Antonio Lewis.
All right, very good.
That is your starting lineup for the home team. Getting ready to get this high-energy, high-level basketball game underway between Langston and Oklahoma City. You know, my Uncle Larry actually played for Oklahoma City back in the day under the historic coach Abe Lemons. Back when they were the OCU Chiefs.
Let's put a headset on this guy real quick.
Yeah, get in here, Coach. Get in here, Coach.
Coach, come here real quick. Put this headset on real quick. All right, we've tried to get Chris Vincent. That was a big-time win by his Lady Lions tonight. Just dominated.
Yeah, no
and
doubt
he's humble.
about it.
He's just said, "Hey, it's all they're doing. I had nothing to do with it." That's Chris Vincent for you.
Total domination from start
Humble dude.
to
Humble
finish.
dude. All right, here we go. We're going to get this game underway. Who's going to set the tone? This is a battle for the top of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Here we go. LU wins the toss. Got Antonio Lewis on the left side. Now goes right. Now goes left. Penetrates. Attacks. No good. Loose ball. Recovered by OCU. Fires it down the court. Great ball distribution. Attacks the rim. Gets the bucket. Real quick 2-0 start by OCU.
Yep, they beat the defense down the court, and it's Jackson Hops that finishes with a 2-point layup. First points of the game go to the Stars.
Robert Alexander with the basketball. Drives baseline. Omar Orlando Thomas needs help.
He's
Help.
in
Stuck.
trouble.
Gets it stolen. Had to throw it away. Recovered by OCU. Now they're going to restart their half-court set. Slow this thing down. They've got a 2-0 start here in front of Langston University. Goes far right side. Thought about taking the 3. Kicks it to Alexander. There he does take the 3 and does make the shot. It's a 5-0 start by OCU.
Yep, good ball movement. Led to an open 3 on the wing by number 2, Brian Alexander.
Here we go. Robert Alexander going to hand it off to Lewis. Lewis, who's been shooting the basketball really well here lately. Now he goes to the left side, and there's some contact there. They're going to call a defensive foul.
Yeah, clear foul on number 4.
Savon Smith.
Just elbow check right to the chest of the Lions player. Clear and obvious foul on the floor. So we'll see if Langston can try to get the first points on the board for the home team. It's going to be 13, Robert Alexander to run the point here. Drives to his left, back to the inside to his right, picks up his dribble, back out to Orlando Thomas.
Yeah, restarted. Orlando Thomas can really create his own shot, and that's what it looks to be doing here. Jump shot, mid-range, no good. What a rebound by Jay Wilson. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be a shot clock violation. It was going to be out of bounds anyways. So no score. OCU up 5-0 with the basketball. Trying to add on to their lead. Kind of a slow start here by LU. Stars with the basketball. Goes right. Stolen by Lewis. 3-on-1. Lewis is going to take it all the way off the glass. Good. First bucket for Langston. Scores 5-2.
Defense to offense, the Euro for Antonio Lewis in transition.
Here's OCU, fakes left, goes right. Lewis is right there to be in front of the ball carrier. Jay Wilson's come to help. Really good ball distribution. What a block by Trey Clark. Coming out of nowhere, swatting that away, preventing the bucket from happening.
Yep, help side defense by Trey Clark ends up with a volleyball spike type block. But it stays with the Stars. They're going to try to go down low in the paint.
Bullying his way in the paint, reverse, no good. Tip to Jay Wilson, recovered. Defensive rebound, got to stop there. Langston needs to add on. Get some more points on the board. They're down 3 with the basketball. Hands off to Lewis. Lewis to Alexander. Alexander to Orlando Thomas. Puts up the shot, left hand, got it to go.
Orlando Thomas, nice left-handed floater in the middle of the lane to make it a 1-point game.
4-0 run by Langston. OCU with a 1-point lead, 5-4. Go to Alexander. Brian Alexander is going to hand it off to his teammate. I believe that's Mateba. Now in the corner, 3-point shot is good. Savon Smith knocked it down.
Yeah, they collapsed on the drive, and Smith was open in the corner and knocked that tray ball down to make it 8-4.
I think it's going to be like this the whole night, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a hard-fought game. It already is. Orlando Thomas with the basketball, calling Lewis to come up. Hands it to him. 3-point shot. Lewis let it fly and let it rain.
The answer, number 3, Antonio Lewis, makes it a 1-point game yet again.
Brian Alexander on the left side gets double teamed, now has to give it up. Now they go inside, down low on the block. Jay Wilson from Langston is there to defend. Really good one-on-one play right here on the block. He's in the paint, has to kick it out. Dishes, attacks the rim, gets the bucket, and one. Savon Smith is on fire here in the first quarter.
Yep, he beat the defender off the dribble, drives to his right, gets the bucket to go, and he was fouled. So, and one opportunity for Smith, junior guard for the Stars, rocking the John Morant threes on his feet. The score is now 10-7. Oklahoma City on top of Langston. 16:01 left in the first half.
Yeah, some different players in for Langston. Omar Henry, Tajari Cave is going to make the free throw. OCU is up 4 points, 11-7. Antonio Lewis bringing the ball up on the far left side, trying to get past Brian Alexander. Working his way, loses his dribble, needs help. Robert Alexander's there to kind of get the ball. Now he's directing traffic. Says, get out of my way, let me work. He's in the paint, kicks it out. Runs on the left side in the paint, back to Alexander. Now down low to Henry. Henry makes a move, jump shot, mid-range, no good. Rebounded OCU.
Yeah, that was good defense
Stars
by the Stars
on the right
there.
side. Restart their half-court set right there at the middle of the logo. Robert Alexander's there to defend. Now Henry steps up. They try to trap. They get almost got a stop. But disciplined basketball by OCU. Almost got a stop there, but got it to the high post. Drives in the paint, puts up the shot. No good. Is that a charge or a blocking foul?
Oh, they called a blocking foul. That was Mateba on the drive and gets the blocking foul against Langston. They're really doing everything they can to get him involved in the paint early on in this game, and now he's got free throws.
Well, you and I have broadcast a lot of basketball together. This is about as even as it gets here, right here.
Oh, it's been back and forth.
Right.
And like you mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be like this the whole game.
Usually you can kind of pick up on the styles of play pretty quick. And there's a little bit of a clash of styles here. Where
both fast and physical.
Yeah, both teams are used to being the aggressor. But something's got to give. So this is a good basketball matchup here. It's going to make the free throw. Langston with the basketball down 13-7, 15 minutes in the first half. Lots and lots of basketball to be played here at CF Gales Fieldhouse, and we got a great crowd for it. All right, Alexander, Thomas, hands off to Cave. Now on the right side, back to Alexander, who drives baseline, looking for a teammate, finds it in Henry, bullies his way up, can't get the bucket underneath the goal. And now they're back down the court real quick. Savon Smith gets the bucket. Fast break. He can score real quick.
Yeah, one-man fast break by Smith. He beat 3 Langston defenders to the rim and finished with the layup to make it 15-7 OKC.
TJ Cave goes to Henry. Hands it off to Cave. Kicks it back out to McCoy bullying his way in the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Absorbs the foul. Misses the shot. It'll go to the line for 2.
Yep, got to knock down these free throws if you're McCoy. You were able to draw the foul on the tough fadeaway jumper, and the defenders were a little too aggressive. Was able to draw some contact. Much needed free throws for McCoy to knock these down. He's 6'7" senior forward out of Los Angeles, California, playing for the Langston Lions.
You know, you're not going to get a more open shot than a free throw here. You've got an opportunity to cut it within 6. It's an 8-point lead right here by OCU. We knew that they were going to come out ready to play, and they have really set the tone here early first half. But knowing this Langston Lion team the way we do and how they're coached, adjustments will be made. Sometimes, especially early in the game when you do have all your energy and your adrenaline is going, you just need to settle down and concentrate on the possession.
Yeah, no doubt.
Also, got to get back on defense with this team. My goodness, as soon as they get the ball, they're off to the races. They've scored in transition 2 or 3 times so far in the first half. That is something that they do, that OCU does very well.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Langston's got to get back, and they also have to try to defend without fouling. OCU's been able to earn some freebies at the charity stripe to have this lead. But now it's Cameron McCoy.
And we haven't even seen anything from Jonas Carlisle, number 20 for OCU. He's leading the team in points at 17 points per game. He shoots 40% from 3. So I don't think he's even taken a shot yet.
See if McCoy can cut into this lead here.
Got that one to go. Wearing some turquoise shoes here tonight.
It's the Ja Morant 3s. Very popular basketball shoe right now. Really cool colorways being dropped by Ja and Nike.
See if he can knock this down. Yes, he can. Good job by Cam McCoy, staying strong at the free throw line. 6-point difference. Now Langston's going to press. OCU. It's to Alexander. Splits the double team, gets rid of it, gets it back. Now goes left to Carlisle. Carlisle bullying his way in the paint, gets a foul called. He's going to the free throw line too.
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Strong player.
Just mentioned it. Langston's got to try to defend without fouling. And it's another foul committed.
Going to have to get creative.
Jonas Carlisle, 6'4" senior guard out of San Antonio, Texas, draws the foul, but they're going to call it a foul on the floor.
Carlisle gets it on the inbound. Turns around, gets rid of it. Three-point shot. Is that Smith? No good. Loose ball. Offensive foul by Carlisle.
Yep.
He was ripping Lewis's arm.
Yeah, he was grabbing the arm and the jersey of Antonio Lewis, so definitely the right call there by the referee. Langston gets the ball. It's going to be number 10,
Cam McCoy.
Cave, to bring it up.
Kind of backed off. OCU's kind of backed off a little bit, playing man-to-man here. Goes to McCoy. Needs some help. Thomas is there to pick up the slack. Left side, trying to make his own shot. Drives, splits the double team, draws the foul and go to the free throw line.
I love that aggressiveness by Orlando Thomas, getting the defender on his heels, making it tough on him, actually driving with his offhand to the right.
Well, and fearless. I mean, to be able to just take advantage of that slim little space, but you know there was nothing but black and blue jerseys down there.
Yeah, he just sliced the defense, drew the foul. We'll see if the lefty can knock down these free throws. First is good.
There we go, 5-point ball game.
Langston going on a little run here.
Tajari Cave coming out. Robert Alexander coming back in for the Lions. Antonio Lewis is still in the game. Cameron McCoy and Omar Henry on the floor for Langston.
Second free throw is good for Thomas.
Here we
4-point
go.
game.
OCU trying to get through this press. They do easily. That's Carlisle now to Alexander. Top of the key. Alexander on Alexander. Three-point shot by OCU, no good. Fighting for the rebound, it's OCU. Offensive board, they get the ball back, kick it in the corner, passes up the three. Baseline jumper, no good. Another offensive board. Putback is no good. Finally, a defensive rebound by Langston.
Yeah, OKC, they had multiple chances, just couldn't get it to fall. Langston gets the rebound finally, and now it's going to be
far left
Alexander.
side. Robert Alexander trying to move his way in. Gets in the paint, puts up the floater, gets the shooter's roll. It's good. 2-point game.
Yeah, doing a good job now at attacking the paint, making it tough on the defenders, not settling for jumpers, and Alexander knocks down the layup in the lane.
Stolen by Antonio Lewis. Now he's off to the races, finds Thomas on the right side, attacks the rim, puts up the shot. It's good. Tie ball game.
That's a great high percentage shot by number 0, Orlando Thomas.
Taking advantage of the turnovers. It doesn't mean anything unless you score. Brian Alexander puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded McCoy. This Langston defense has stepped up their game these past several possessions, getting some stops, and they're able to turn them into points on the offensive side. Robert Alexander hands off to Orlando. Left side to McCoy. McCoy looking. Finds Omar Henry. Henry drives, spins, left hand. Got it!
Henry caught him in the spin cycle and finished with the floater to take the lead. 17-15, Langston on top of OCU.
Yeah, Sam Conkey called a timeout, rightfully so, trying to stop the bleeding. Langston on a heck of a run is now taking a 2-point lead. A minute ago they were down by 8. Now they're up by 2. I mean, it can happen at a drop of a hat. And don't think that OCU can't do the same thing.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Basketball is a game of runs. We see it every single time we cover games. We'll see what OCU comes with out of this timeout. They started really hot and then cooled off there for a second. Langston was able to capitalize off of turnovers, knock down some free throws, get some high percentage layups in the paint, and now they have a 2-point lead with 11:41 left in the first half. The Stars will have the basketball, and it's going to be Jonas Carlisle, the senior guard, to bring it up.
Experienced player, confident, aggressive. You know, can get to the rim, but shoot a high percentage from the three-point. He's a threat that you've got to defend against. Good defense here by Langston, applying pressure to OCU. They're just moving along. The outside. Bo Tranter almost threw it out of bounds. His teammate was there to pick it up. OCU with the basketball, trying to find an open shot, but it's difficult.
Good defense
and
by
they're going to call
Alexander.
a foul on Robert Alexander.
Oh, man, I don't know
no?
about that
Or did he
one.
step out of bounds?
Well, the Langston bench,
Okay.
they get up and start clapping, but it is a foul on Alexander. I just thought that was nice physical defense by him. The referee blows the whistle, calls a foul, so it will stay with OCU.
Yeah, Jackson Hops is in the game for OCU. Needing help, finds Carlisle, jump shot, left hand, it's good.
Yeah, nice pull up, mid-range jumper by Carlisle to tie it up at 17.
Makes that look easy. Here's Robert Alexander, left side. To Cave, back to Alexander, now down low. Trey Clark trying to decide what he's going to do. Kicks it out. Robert Alexander for three, no good. Jay Wilson with an offensive board comes up with it. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Jackson Hops. Junior forward for OCU. Averages over 10 points a game.
Gotta love that effort by Jay Wilson to keep this possession alive for the Lions.
Now you're going to have to get a little creative here. Lando Thomas coming back in the game in place of Antonio Lewis. A lot of moving parts. Chris Wright doesn't like to tire his players out early in the game. He knows it's a long marathon type of basketball game. Jay Wilson on the block, turns, faces his opponent, goes up, misses the shot, rebound OCU.
It's going to be a late whistle. See, it's
I think
okay,
that's
so they call an offensive foul on Langston.
Yeah, I think that was a frustration foul committed by Jay Wilson. He was mad he missed the shot.
Now he's going to get subbed out for Henry.
Yeah,
Omar Henry.
You got to limit those. Omar Henry is a talented player that I really enjoy watching play. He's got a great basketball IQ, and then he steps up, kind of slips. He's going to get called for a foul there. As soon as I kind of compliment him, he messes up. But he slipped and had to foul to prevent that easy bucket from happening.
Yeah, he's got a tall task trying to guard Mateba down on the block, who's a little bit taller than him.
They're going to call that foul on the floor.
Still tied up at 17. The Stars with the basketball to inbound it underneath their own goal. Waiting on the referees to get this game going again. And here we go.
10:22 left in the first half. Tie ball game, 17-17. Carlisle gets it. Tries to flop a little bit to draw the foul. Didn't work. Langston with the basketball to Jari Cave. Bullies his way in the paint. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded Carlisle. OCU with the basketball trying to take a lead again. Tie ball game, 17-17. He's on the right side now. He's in the middle of the court by the logo. Goes left, high post to his teammate. Dishes, three-point shot by OCU, no good. Rebounded Carlisle, turns around, puts up the jump shot off the glass, no good. Fighting for a rebound, it's Orlando Thomas. They're going to call.
I was waiting on the referees to blow the whistle. A lot of contact down there in the paint. Multiple players
aggressive.
Battling for the rebound. It's Orlando Thomas that comes up with it and is able to draw a foul on one of those OCU stars that were all over him.
Each team has 6 team fouls.
That's a physical game.
It really is. I mean, when you know, the bonus is 10. And how many, so they call a timeout. We're going to stay right here. We're not going anywhere, but there's a lot of time left on the pond. You get into this bonus situation early, that could be problematic. And we talked about the last time these two played, the final score was 61-58. That's a low-scoring game.
Yeah, it really and truly is. And that's credit to both of the defenses of OCU and Langston. These are high-level defensive teams. They're well coached, and they're not going to give you easy looks very often. So I expect this game to be the same. I don't think it's a high-scoring game at all. We're still tied up at 17 deep into the first half. So I think it'll be a similar situation, a low-scoring game. And whoever is executing down the stretch and whoever is able to knock down those shots and, knock down your free throws, which could make or break you tonight. The free throws are going to be crucial going down the stretch, especially in a close game like this.
Yeah, no question. I mean, buckets are hard to come by in this game. And that's just the way it is when you get two talented, well-coached basketball teams competing for a conference championship. Again, for the second time that they played each other. Antonio Lewis with the basketball, trying to cross over. Hops, OCU. Lewis on the right side, goes right to Thomas. Turnaround three-point jumper, boom.
Money in the bank, no hesitation. Quick trigger by Orlando Thomas for three.
Beautiful shot. Well, I mean, that's like he practices in practice all the time. Here's OCU at the top of the key. They go to high post. Omar Henry's right there defending in the paint, trying to bully his way. Good defense by Henry. They're going to call
they call a travel. What great defense by Henry on Mateba. And that is just unreal. I love the aggressive nature, and I love that the referees let them play and didn't blow the whistle.
That was just exactly like you teach it. Style defense by Omar Henry. Langston with the basketball. 3-point lead. They're trying to add on to it. Trey Clark finds a lane. Left hand. It's good. What a move by Trey Clark.
Yep, had his back to the basket and then just puts his head down, drives to his left, and finishes for the layup.
They did not anticipate him to go left. The lane was wide open. He took advantage of it. Here's OCU. The basketball. Now they're going to drive the lane, and it's blocked by Trey Clark. Antonio Lewis gets the ball. Gets it to Thomas, back to Lewis. We're trying to score in a fast break, but OCU's defense stood strong. Langston still has the basketball, trying to go through their half-court set. Here's Lewis, puts up the floater. Can't get the shooter's roll. Rebounded OCU. Down by 5. Spins. In the paint, made the extra pass. Gets it to Carlisle, top of the key, no good. Rebounded Robert Alexander of Langston. Really good defensive rebound in the right place at the right time.
Yeah,
for these young
Langston
Tigers.
Is getting hands in the faces of these stars trying to make shots, so they're doing exactly what Coach Wright wants.
Oh, Elmar Henry, one-handed smackdown.
What an assist by Alexander to find Henry in the middle of the paint for the hammer dunk.
They've got the momentum. How long can they keep it? Jonas Carlisle kicks it, three-point attempt off the rim. Henry with the rebound. Here we go again. Robert Alexander bringing it up the floor. Listening to Coach Chris Wright. Taking direction, hands off to Lewis. Lewis to Thomas. Thomas to Alexander. Now right to Lewis. Bullies his way in the paint. Makes one last pass underneath the goal to Trey Clark, who kind of bobbles it, but he's still under the goal. And did he step out of bounds?
It's going to be an offensive foul. It was Trey Clark trying to get some space, and he ends up hooking the defender. The referee's all over it. So it looked like Clark was going to have an easy bucket when he cut on the baseline, but he couldn't corral the pass. Ends up committing an offensive foul.
24-17, OCU with the basketball, under 7 minutes to play in the first half. 7-point lead by Langston. OCU trying to cut it right here. They get double team trapped, almost gave it up. Carlisle on the left side to Alexander. Brian Alexander moves. Thought about taking the baseline jumper, makes the extra pass to Tranter. Tranter, fadeaway jumper, got that one to go. That's the first bucket in what feels like a long time for OCU.
Yeah, good defense, but better offense right there by Tranter.
5-point game, 5-point lead. Langston with the basketball. Robert Alexander to Henry. Henry to Lewis. Top of the key. Goes right off a screen. 3-point shot. Antonio Lewis, no good. Fighting for the board. It's Bo Tranter. OCU loses it off the foot of Jonas Carlisle. Robert Alexander gets it, and they're going to call a travel.
He did. He
oh,
traveled.
Goodness.
He took 3 steps, Carlisle was there to try to get the steal, which forces Alexander to take an extra step and commit a turnover.
Well, he just lost control of the basketball for a split second, and he took that extra step. It's good defense by Oklahoma City University.
No doubt. 6:02 left in the first half. 5-point game. Langston on top, 24-19.
Coach Conkey preaching to his team, telling them what to do. Brian Alexander of OCU communicating with Carlisle, trying to get him the basketball, but he's well covered. And there's a travel on OCU.
Back-to-back
Trey Clark
travels by
is
both
in there,
teams.
wreaking havoc defensively, forcing them to make the careless turnover.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Trey Clark is fired up. You love when your players get fired up about defense. That's how Coach Wright.
Robert Alexander bringing it up right there at the logo, goes left side. Now to Trey Clark, who spins, loses control, picked up by OCU. Trying to score in transition, and they did not do it, but there is a foul called, and it will go to the line. OCU will have 2 free throw attempts to get 2 points, but they got to make both shots.
Yeah, that's the first time in a while, it feels like, that OCU got out on a fast break, and they're able to draw a foul and try to cut into this 5-point lead. As expected, really close basketball game with 5:26 left in the first half. First free throw is good for number 4, Smith, junior guard out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
Langston with a 4-point lead. OCU will have another free throw attempt. If he makes it, it'll be 3.
Carlisle's being subbed out for number 5, James Cloud. Here's Smith with his second free throw.
Going through his routine, knocks it down. One possession game. LU with the basketball up 3, 24-21, 5:23 left in the first half. Goes top of the key to McCoy. McCoy hands off to Thomas. Now gets it to Jari Cave. Great pass underneath to Trey Clark. Misses the shot, rebounds OCU. The Stars are moving, makes the extra pass. Cave is in the place. Now he gets it to Brian Alexander. Is that a long 2? Yes, it is. And the 7-footer for OCU gets the rebound, dishes it back out. They'll start their half-court set again.
Yeah, that's what you get from a 7'1" center, Big Jack. And now you got a putback by OCU to make it a 1-point game. 24-23. 4:36 left before halftime. Langston with the basketball. Here's Orlando Thomas. Back to Alexander.
Yep, goes back to Thomas, top of the key. Pulls up for 3. No good. Rebounded McWilliams. 7'1" center out of Australia, playing for Oklahoma City University. He's a tall man.
Yeah, he is. OCU does a good job at recruiting guys from overseas. Even the girls squad as well. And now it's a carry. So turnover, OCU. And we also have a timeout.
So OCU's on a little bit of a run here. They've gotten back in. They cut this deficit. I think Langston had an 8-point lead at one point. Now it's a 1-point lead. So you've got to be careful how you use your timeouts. We talked about the fouls, being in trouble. Langston has 18 fouls with only a few minutes left. OCU has 6. Just, I don't know, shot from the gut, from the hip here. I think he's coming down last possession again.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
The way this game is playing out. 2 great coaches, Stan Conkey, Chris Wright. You love it.
No doubt about it. Here's the Langston band playing loud and proud.
Well, and that's something that Oklahoma City University doesn't have tonight is the marching band for
and the
LU.
student section.
That's right.
Yeah, the band has been over there, but I think that's only the second time that they've played this entire night.
Stay tuned for our halftime show. We'll have the Oklahoma City Thunder drummers performing live, along with the Oklahoma City Thunder Storm Chasers. We'll also talk with Jim Powers, Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference. The Sooner Athletic Conference tournament is at OCU this year. And so that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be some great basketball this year. No question about it. Here we go. LU with the basketball, 1-point lead. Goes right to Omar Henry. Inside. Left hand floater, no good. Rebounded, Savon Smith. OCU trying to take the lead if they can make a shot here from the field. Now in the corner to Brian Alexander. Drives baseline. Reverse layup. It's good. OCU takes a 1-point lead, 25-24.
Yep, nice baseline drive, up and under layup.
Orlando Thomas hands off to Lewis. Lewis, not in any hurry, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. He goes left off his screen, drives, somehow gets past the 7-footer in the easy layup. How he saw that.
That speed versus size right there, ladies and gentlemen, just blows by the 7'1" center, Big Jack.
Great vision. 3-point shot by OCU, no good. Rebounded Cam McCoy. They get a stop. Now they got to take the lead again. Well, they have a 1-point lead now after that last bucket, but they can add on their lead if they get another one here. Lewis, he's just almost, it's interesting. He tries the paint again. He's not afraid of a 7'1" center. And what a shot by McCoy draws the foul.
Doesn't look like McCoy's afraid of the 7'1" defender
I don't
either.
think
he goes
anybody is
right
afraid of this
into
guy.
him and draws the foul. So it's the second time that McCoy has been able to draw some contact and go to the free throw line tonight. 1-point lead for Langston, 2:44 left before halftime.
Cameron McCoy, see how well he plays here from the free throw line. Puts it up, lets it go. 2-point lead for Langston. Some substitutions, the 7'1" seniors coming out of the game, Jack McWilliams. Jonas Carlisle, the senior guards coming into the game. Carlisle's yet to take a 3-point shot. Actually, I think he took
one and missed.
But he's shooting 40% this year from the 3-point range. Leading scorer for this team. Langston's done a pretty good job of staying in front of him. Brian Alexander on the wing on the right side. Now he'll go up top on the right. Looking for a screen, almost got trapped, but goes left to Carlisle. Carlisle got Jari Cave right in front of him. Spins. Gets to his teammate. James Cloud. Back to Alexander. Crosses over Lewis. Gets some room. Foul on the floor.
Yep.
It's going to be on Antonio Lewis.
That's right. It was Brian Alexander on the drive, able to draw that foul.
Foul number 9 for Langston. One more will put them in the bonus with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. But OCU can tie the game up if they make both free throws here. Makes the first one. 27-26. Langston with a 1-point lead.
Man, it's been a tight basketball game.
I know.
It's been tight. I don't think we've seen a double-digit lead by either team.
Yeah, I mean, each team is having to earn the points. Earn them.
Pretty sure the biggest lead was 8, and
Tied
that
it
was
up.
Langston at one point.
27-27, tie ball game. Langston Lions bring the ball up the floor to Jari Cave. Communicating, trying to set up the half-court set, goes left to Alexander. Robert Alexander trying to get past James Cloud. Now he's telling Thomas, you got to run, man. We got to get you open. Here's Cave on the right side. Drives, free throw line, mid-range jumper. It's wet.
Yeah, nice pull-up mid-range on the elbow. Pure cash money.
OCU down 2 with the basketball. Almost trapped him. Stolen by Trey Clark, got in the way. Fires it over to Cave. Cave. Back pedals, restarts the half-court set. Tried to get an open shot, decided to pass it up. Hands off to Thomas. Thomas to Alexander, back to Cave. 14 seconds on the shot clock, he goes left. drives, penetrates, floater, got it to roll in. 31-27, LU with the lead. Minute 18 left in the first half. Here comes Brian Alexander on the right side. Now goes left, off a screen, drives, kicks. Jonas Carlisle for three, no good off the rim. Tashari Cave with the rebound. Really good job on that possession defensively for Langston.
And Cave
Got
has had
a
the hot
4-point
hand.
lead with under a minute left in the first half. They want to keep it that way. In fact, they want to add on to their lead. Robert Alexander faked the three, now goes right to Cave. Off a screen, drives. Back to Henry at the high post. He loses control. James Cloud with the rebound, and it's off somebody's toe.
I think it's off the foot of Tranter for OCU, and that is the case. So Langston, they turn it over, but they get the ball right back because Tranter wasn't able to handle the basketball. So 38 seconds left before half. Langston still got that 4-point lead thanks to Cave, who
Here
had
we
the last
go.
2 buckets.
37 seconds, well, 33 seconds, 24 seconds on the shot clock. So OCU will have at least one more possession here. Cave to Thomas, 3-point shot, no foul. I thought he was touched. Somehow Trey Clark gets the ball back, resets the shot clock. That's really close. There's about a 1 second difference between the clock and the shot clock. 10 seconds left in the game. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded OCU, 4 seconds left. Brian Alexander puts up a long three, got it.
Wow. What a big-time shot by Brian Alexander to beat the buzzer.
Yeah,
Deep three, pulled up, tough shot, gets it to fall.
I guess
1-point game.
That's how they do it in Norfolk, Virginia.
Apparently so. So halftime score 31-30. Langston on top of OCU.
Well, you wanted to
What a
see
game.
them go into you wanted to see LU go into halftime with a 4-point lead, but it took an act of God by Brian Alexander to take well past the NBA range.
Yeah, big-time shot.
3-point shot
I
and
think
knocked
it was
that
from
down.
the volleyball line.
Yeah. This is the kind of basketball game that we're seeing here tonight, that we're going to continue to see in the second half, so buckle up. We're in for a treat. The last time these two teams played, there was a 3-point lead at the end of the game that went OCU's way. It was on their court. 1-possession game win by the Stars. Now we're at CF Gale's Fieldhouse. 1-point lead at half by the Langston Lions. Second half coming up. We'll talk with Jim Powers coming up next here pretty soon with the Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Stick with us here on OKC Sports Radio 105.3. Streaming live on PPBC TV. Sponsored by Community Health Centers of Oklahoma. Guiding right, MJ Bell Bonds at TBC the Magazine. We'll be back. And we are back. It's halftime here at CF Gales Arena. Tight one here for the men's basketball game. Sooner Athletic Conference rivalry. 31-30, LU with a 1-point lead. And I am here with Jim Powers, the Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference. And Jim, we've got a tight one here tonight, man.
You know, you knew this was going to be a good one.
Yeah.
And, you know, the job that Sam Conkey has done, you know, bringing Oklahoma City back. I mean, you know, they were just not, you know, they weren't as good as we normally see a Stars team, you know, over the last couple of years. And to see what he's done to put this team in position, you know, to honestly make a deep run in our tournament, but also I think the way they defend and the way their numbers look, I think they're a tournament team unless they stub their toe, with, you know, here over the next 4 weeks. But, you know, and then obviously Langston, what, you know, Coach does, and Chris Wright is such a tremendous coach and does such a great job, you know, with the Lions. And we knew, you know, John Martin, the commissioner, and myself were driving up, and we knew this was going to be a good one, and it hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, well, you know, I looked at their last game. I'm talking about OCU. They beat up on MacU pretty good. I've broadcasted some MacU games before and think, geez, this is a really good team. And so, you know, and then you find out that OCU did what they did against them, and then they've already beaten Langston one time this season. They're third in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They're trying to compete for, you know, the top spot. It's going to be a race to the finish. It's absolutely a marathon.
Oh, there's no doubt.
When you look at it long-term, broad perspective. But that's what I love about the Sooner Athletic Conference. You guys have really put a lot of great programs together, and there's just a lot of great games, and we're seeing one tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. And, you know, you look at the coaching on the men's side. I mean, when you see, you know, guys like Josh Gamblin and Jason Beshna, you know, Steve Shepard over at College of the Ozarks, who's a Hall of Famer. And then obviously Coach Wright, you got Sam stepping in this year, you got Coach Deal down at I mean, we've probably got the best collective group of coaches in a conference in America, in NAIA.
Yeah.
And the great thing is they all get along. They work together, and they look to make the game better in the Sooner. And I think that's exactly where we're at right now. I mean, we're in another terrific year. Like we were talking about during halftime of the women's games, there's only one person that breaks all the ties when it comes to seating and all that, and that's me sitting in my office, you know, back in St. Louis, plugging everything together, and that's a good problem to have, because that means we've got some really, really tremendous basketball, and that means our tournament's going to be really, really good.
And the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament is being held at OCU this year, and you know, that's going to be a collection of matchups that is going to have a lot of influence on who makes the national tournament. Obviously, you want to set yourself up with the best seeding as possible, so it's a very important tournament. But by that time, everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
You know, they've played twice, and you're going to see some third-time matchups in that thing, and I really, really enjoyed that aspect from it.
As an old coach, you aren't snowballing anybody at that point of the year. If you don't know what somebody – now, you may throw a wrinkle in there or maybe tweak an inbound play or something. But, yeah, you can't pull the wool over anybody's eyes, you know, when you get to the tournament. And that's what the fun thing is about the tournament is, you know, the kids just take over. And – you know, you see, we saw it last year right here at Langston, you know, in a tremendous pair of semifinal games and then the championship game. And I expect absolutely nothing less in Oklahoma City this year. And we're excited about the new format for the tournament this year.
Now, is there, you say new format, can you kind of briefly describe the differences?
Yeah, well, basically, instead of the top 4 seeds hosting the first round, and then we rotate the semifinals and championship, we're bringing everybody into Abe Lemons Arena. 4 days of basketball, so basically it's going to be coined, you know, a 4-day celebration of basketball, legendary conference, legendary arena. And, we're bringing every team, all 8 teams on both the men's and women's side into A11s. The men will play their quarterfinals on Wednesday. The women will do their quarters on Thursday. Then we'll have semifinal Friday and then championship Saturday. And it's just going to be absolutely phenomenal, to see everybody in one setting. It gives it a big-time tournament feel.
Yeah. Well, I love that. And, obviously, when I think of Oklahoma City University, I think of Abe Lemons. I think of a lot of different players from the University of Langston. The alumni list is long. What are the dates on some of the Sooner Athletic Conference? You said that Wednesday.
It'll be February 25th.
Okay.
And then we'll have the championship games on Saturday the 28th.
Okay. All right.
And we'll start at 12 noon, on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then our championship games will be the men's championship game will be 3 o'clock on Saturday, and then the women will play the 6 o'clock championship game Saturday. What we do with that is we rotate that every year.
Good.
We flip it. We want to give the ladies who are absolutely phenomenal,
right.
Their opportunity to play, in the night games and to do those types of things. So we always rotate that, and it's a great look, and it's a lot of fun, especially for the ladies to be able to play in those feature games.
What was your reaction to the LU Lady Lions tonight? 82-43. That was their 18th win of the season. I mean, talking with Chris Vincent, his eye is on the prize. He's just about taking it one game at a time, one possession at a time. But they're a defensive nightmare.
They just cause havoc defensively for anybody, and that's what Coach Vincent, prides himself on. I think the top part of our conference is really, really good. You look at, what Coach Sons is doing down at Nelson. You got a new coach at MacU that's got some things going on. USAO, they lost tonight, and they're still kind of shuffling because they lost 2 of their starters. But you're exactly right. I think Langston's ladies, right now, the way that they're playing, are putting themselves in a really, really good spot. They were really impressed. I've seen them on video, obviously, on your guys' stream and other ones on the UEN network. But, seeing them live once again in person, they're as good as advertised, and they're playing some great basketball right now.
We're talking with Jim Powers, Assistant Commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Jim, you should be very, very proud, you and the other powers that be, of creating so much value to this conference, and it really showcases on the floor, off the floor. It's just impressive to watch. I look forward to February 25th when we get the conference tournament going.
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, we're working through new initiatives. Like tonight we had our Suits and Sneakers, during Suits and Sneakers Week, which was terrific. Getting everybody together at midcourt to hold signs up on who they play for and who they tune up for. That's what it's all about. The kids playing for something more than basketball.
Right.
And that's something that we want to strive for in what we do, and we're very intentional on a lot of different things. And, the product shows on the court, off the court, in the classroom, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. You going to stick around and watch the rest of this game?
I got a feeling the commission sitting down there probably saying, yep, we're sticking, right? He's driving Miss Daisy today. I'm just sitting in the back seat to head back down to Oakland to get my flight tomorrow morning. But absolutely, this could be a great second half.
Good deal. Good deal. We'll be in touch. We look forward to promoting the Sooner Athletic Conference tournament. That's going to be one for the ages. And we get to have it right here in the state of Oklahoma, specifically in Oklahoma City. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
No problem. Anything you need, just give me a holler and let me know, my friend.
All right, will do. We're going to take a break, catch our breath. We're 3 minutes away from the second half of this basketball game. Rivalry game between Langston University and Oklahoma City University. LU with a 1-point lead at half. Second half coming up next on OKC Sports Radio 105.3. Streaming live on PPBC TV. Stick with us. back, and the energy is through the roof here at CF Gales Arena on the campus of Langston University. The marching band is just lighting this place up. It's some great, great basketball. Here's the situation. It's 31-30. Langston University with a 1-point lead. And there is a lot of excited basketball fans here to watch the second half. It's been an absolute dogfight. Both teams have kind of been on their runs. I think it was OCU to start the game. Then Langston followed up with, I think, a 16-point run. They were down by 8. Then they got up by 8. Then here comes OCU. It's just been a game of runs here early on. And we've got a 1-point game here at half. I don't know how else to explain it, Dylan. What do you think?
Well, and each team went on their run, and then the other team answered that run to keep it a tight game. Just when you thought Langston might, get a little bit of lead, they were up by 8 at one point, and then OCU just kept chipping away, and they ended up taking the lead. Langston takes it back, and we thought they were going into halftime with a 4-point lead, and then Brian Alexander hits a buzzer beater right before half to bring it back to 1 point. So here we are, 1-0 score with a half of basketball left.
Now, Langston does have a little bit of an advantage with having the student section that close to the
for sure,
to the court. They're making it hard as possible for Oklahoma City University.
No doubt about it.
High post, left side to Carlisle. Carlisle been kind of quiet offensively. They're going to double him. Gets rid of it. Jackson Hops on the right side. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded Robert Alexander. Going to slow it down. Hands off to Lewis. Lewis kind of analyzing the defense, trying to decide what he's going to do. Goes right off a screen from Jay Wilson. I thought he was going to get fouled. Dishes it. It's stolen by OCU. Carlisle, what a dish inside. Off the glass. There's a bucket for Savon Smith.
Yeah, nice dish by Carlisle to see Smith cutting towards the basket, and Smith does the rest and finishes to take the lead.
1-point lead. LU with the basketball down 1, handing it off to Orlando Thomas. Thomas jumps in the paint off the back foot. Nails it, retakes the lead.
Yep, nice left-handed floater by Orlando Thomas. The Langston Lions offense is great when Orlando Thomas is heavily involved.
3 lead changes here in the second half so far. Dishes, Hops for 3, nails it. Big-time shot by Jackson Hops.
It's like nobody wants to miss.
Well, I forgot he was down there in the corner. I think LU did too.
Yeah, they forgot about him.
2-point lead for OCU. Robert Alexander, right side to Lewis. Lewis, top of the key, hands off to Thomas. Now Robert Alexander gets it back. Makes his way inside the paint. Oh, and I got it stolen. Didn't see that backside defender. Hops again, Euro step, left hand, no good. Loose ball, who's coming up with it? It's OCU, misses the shot, comes down with it. It's a jump ball.
It's getting physical down there.
Yes, it is.
Little chippy. That's
it is
Mateba
here,
who gets the ball and then gets up and is talking a lot of trash to one of the Langston players. I think it was Jay Wilson that he was talking to.
Yeah, and that's just 2 aggressive competitors fighting for the basketball. They both got their hands on the ball. They're trying to rip it away from each other, and they fell down at once. So tempers kind of flared there. I think OCU is gonna put in the 7'1" center, Jack McWilliams.
Yeah, Mateba had a lot of fouls in that first half, and then he gets, I think, a tech here. He's from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, same place Lou Dort is from. And Lou Dort gets into it the other night with Jeremiah Fears. I don't know what's in the water in Montreal, but both of those guys are.
Well, it's wintertime. There's
fiery.
Not a lot to do. Here we go. How are they going to assess this here? Are they going to is there any technical fouls going to be awarded here?
Well, it was just good physical basketball until Mateba gets up and stands over the Langston player, so
Yeah.
it will be Langston basketball. They do get the possession.
Well, in the student section, I feel like was fueling that fire there,
yeah,
too.
they got fired up after that.
Okay, wait a second. Call a jump ball. Okay, we're good. LU's going to have the ball down 2. 35-32, 18 minutes left in the game. Robert Alexander, left side, hands off to Thomas. Thomas to Cave. Cave to Alexander. Moving around the perimeter. Goes back to Thomas, back to Cave. Top of the key, drives, attacks, gets it blocked. The 7'1" guy put his hand up and smacked it away. OCU comes up with it with the ball and a 2-point lead. Now in the corner, Trey Clark is there. He is a good defender. They drive baseline, kick it out to Hops, who hit a 3 from that same spot. He's going to move. Has to get rid of it right there on the perimeter. Savon Smith almost stolen by Robert Alexander. They get it to Jonah Carlisle. Turnaround jumper, it's wet.
Yeah, tough fadeaway jumper by Carlisle with the defender right in his face.
Absolute splash of a shot to go up 4. LU with the basketball down 4. Robert Alexander trying to get some room. Trey Clark for 3. No good. Rebound. Thomas goes up strong, gets the foul. He's going to the line for 2. Really good play by Orlando Thomas, not only to get the rebound, but to get the shot off.
Well, to get the rebound over the 7'1" Jack McWilliams, and Orlando Thomas is only 6'2", so he's almost a whole
hard
foot
to do.
shorter.
He had
but
to time
still
it right.
Gets the rebound and gets fouled.
Well said. Well said.
Orlando Thomas makes the first free throw.
3-point difference now.
Mateba's back in the game.
Come on, they got it.
for
Okay.
Jack
There we go.
McWilliams.
Sometimes the scorekeeper's a few seconds late. It bothers me. 37-34. Can they get to the 35-point mark? Thomas puts it up, gets it to go. 2-point game. OCU with 2-point lead in the basketball. Savon Smith on the left side. He's played very well tonight. Made a high percentage of his shots. Hands off to Brian Alexander. Trying to get through Robert Alexander. Jonas Carlisle of OCU gives it back up to Brian. They trap, move, in the paint, backdoor cut. Misses the shot, was underneath the goal. I can't believe he got that close to the rim and missed it.
Well, I think it was blocked by Cameron McCoy. He came in and contested it at the last second.
Jari Cave, right side to McCoy. McCoy was right open. He thought, shoot that 3, man. He had some space. They give it to Clark. Bullies his way in the block, no good. Fighting for the rebound. They're going to say it was off of Langston. It'll be OCU basketball.
Yeah, it was off of Clark or McCoy. They were both right there, just couldn't corral it. So OCU still up by 2.
Oklahoma City University Stars 37, Langston Lions 35. 16 minutes, 8 seconds left in the game. They get it on the block to one of their post players. Just bullies his way. What a block by McCoy to get not only block it, he stole the ball back.
Perfectly timed block by McCoy.
Right side to Thomas. Thomas wheeling and dealing. Dishes to Alexander. Spins. Puts up the floater. Gets it to go. Ties it up. What a shot by Robert Alexander, the junior guard out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
That's what you like. You got to penetrate the lane and take the high percentage shots. Alexander knocks that one down.
Absolutely fearless. Here's Jonas Carlisle. I'm always concerned when he has the ball in his hands. Trey Clark doing a really good job, though. Limiting, what are they calling? Is that a blocking foul or what?
I don't know about that one. It looks like they're going to call foul on Trey Clark. I don't like it. Trey Clark doesn't like it, but the referee called it.
Yeah.
Substitutions
in the game
for
is
Langston.
Matthew Cooper,
Henry's
number 14,
also in the game.
guard out of San Angelo, Texas, making his first appearance in the game tonight. Fresh legs, though. OCU will inbound. Omar Henry in the game, trying to, well,
Yeah,
didn't work.
strong
Matuba,
bucket by
Mateba
Mateba.
just made a great basketball move to retake the lead by 2, 39-37. Langston with the ball down 2 to Jari Cave, top of the key. Goes right to Henry. Henry Trying to decide. Hands off to Cave. Cave to Clark. Clark thought about it. Now he's going to lose control, and they're going to call a reaching foul on OCU.
Yep, that's the right thing. It was a clear hack on the arm of Trey Clark. 2-point game, OCU with the lead, and we do have a timeout.
Yeah, real quick
Coach
one.
Wright will gather the troops.
2-point difference here live from C of Gales Fieldhouse. The OCU Stars up 39-37, only a 2-point lead on top of Langston. What do you say to your team if you're Coach Chris Wright here for the LU Lions?
We got to run our offense. We have to rebound. If we're not knocking down shots, we got to crash the offensive glass and try to get these second chance opportunities, which have been hard to come by. And defensively, just make it tough. I mean, that last bucket by Mateba, he made it, but it was very well defended by Henry. Just make it tough on him. Just get out there and contest. Try to get a steal and some turnovers, but you got to be careful with fouling.
Well, OCU has found some open shooters off the backdoor cut. They've hit a couple threes.
Yeah, they got the defense
having the runner
on the drive.
On the right side that sneak over in the corner, and they'll hit them in stride. Going to be interesting to see how much they lean on the 7'1" senior Jack McWilliams out of Australia.
He's a big body. He most definitely is. He's a difference maker, but to me it feels like the coach trusts Mateba a lot more playing that center role for
Well, I
OCU.
think Mateba's a little bit more athletic.
He is.
Faster, very quick.
Can shoot better, most likely. Very physical
Cooper's
player.
going to inbound it from the baseline. Finds Lewis, puts up a three, got it! In the corner, big-time shot.
Perfect inbound play for Lewis right off of that screen. Pulls up, in motion, cha-ching, money ball.
Takes the lead by one. OCU with the basketball down one, 40-39. Need some help. Is there a turnover, or did they get the timeout?
I think it's a turnover. The student section is loving it. I got to give them a little credit for that turnover. It was right in front of them. They got extremely loud to create that turnover.
That was great on-ball pressure. Orlando Thomas in the mix. Tajari Cave. Robert Alexander. Working, man. Working. LU with the basketball, 1-point lead, 40-39. 14 and a half left in the game. Omar Henry, top of the key, gets it. Now he turns, spins, bullies his way down to the block and gets the shot off. Can't get it to go. Offensive board by Antonio Lewis. How did he get it? How did he do that?
Right place, right time.
Chris
Now
Wright
Lewis.
calling out the play, goes left. Drives off the block, kicks it, three-point shot. Alexander, no good. Rebounded James Cloud of OCU. Had a really good look, just wasn't able to sink the shot. Here's Savon Smith. At the top, hands it off to Alexander, down low to Mateba. Mateba and Omar Henry. This is a great matchup here, one-on-one. They're going to call a foul on Omar Henry.
Every time Mateba gets the ball down low in the paint, he just puts his shoulder down, and he's going to get physical and go into whoever's guarding his chest. Now it's Jay Wilson back on the court, and he's going to be guarding Mateba.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jay Wilson's game as well. I think they're both interchangeable. Off the glass, three-point shot.
That was Carlisle pulled up from deep on that left wing and gets it to go in off the glass.
I guess the bank is open this late.
Apparently so. It's
On
open late in
Thursday.
Langston, Oklahoma. We got another lead change. OCU takes the 2-point lead off that three.
A lot of lead changes here in the second half. Jay Wilson gets it to Orlando. Orlando Thomas goes off right. Wide open three off his screen. Got that one to go. It takes the lead there.
Hand down, man down. Orlando Thomas, agent 0 for 3.
Golly, 2-point leads don't last long around here. Here's OCU. Great defense by Orlando Thomas on Jonas Carlisle. Alexander moving on the left side. They go high post. Find open man, Savon Smith. Loses control. They're going to call a foul
Yeah, that was
I don't
on
even
Cave.
know if
I
he
thought
had
Cave
possession.
got all ball. To me, it looked
Well,
like Cave got the ball.
I thought it looked to me like he lost control of the ball.
Yeah, don't like it, but it is what it is.
Huh.
Savon Smith is going to get free throws off of that call. And
Yeah,
we might
free
see another lead change.
throws
Yeah,
are expensive tonight.
crucial. They're crucial. Got to have them.
Puts up the shot, misses it. Crowd reacts positively. Got
Oh,
some
yeah. Langston
switches.
student section is very alive tonight.
Lewis coming out. Wilson coming out. Coming in, Cam McCoy. And I think Tajar Cave was Trey Clark already in. I know Alexander's on the floor. Clark's on the floor. McCoy, Cave, and Thomas all on the floor for Langston. Misses the second one, but it's an offensive board by OCU. Fires it over to Alexander. Passes up the three. Stolen by Cave.
That time he gets it clean. No foul that time by Cave, and he's pushing up the court.
Now kicks it, and bad pass goes out of bounds.
He got too excited, and he just couldn't connect with Alexander. Careless turnover there.
If he hits Alexander, he's going to have a wide open three at that spot. Who knows what would have happened, but
couldn't connect. So
OCU with the basketball down 1, 43-42. Langston with a 1-point lead. 12:34 left in the second half. Goes left to Carlisle, thought about shooting a three, but passed it up. Goes right to Savon, right there on the wing. Now back left side. Mateba, Carlisle, back to Mateba, high post, kicks it to Cloud. Cloud trying to get past Trey Clark, spins, puts up the shot, no good, fighting for the board, it's Trey Clark.
Great defense and rebound by Trey Clark right there.
Bringing it up on the left side, slowly but surely. Hands it over to Robert Alexander, the point guard. Alexander left to Cave, now back to Alexander. Goes down on the block, great spin underneath, gets the basket, in and out, no good. Whose ball is it? Who touched it last?
It's going to stay with Langston. I don't know how that ball didn't go in. It went halfway in the cylinder and just rolled out. But it will stay with the Lions.
I thought Trey Clark, he's got that spin move on the backside.
Yeah.
You know, where he drops that pivot foot.
Good footwork.
Able to get there quick. I can't believe he missed that shot. It was in and out. LU with the 1-point lead in the basketball. Inbounds it. Throws it to Thomas. Orlando making his move. Puts up left-handed floater. No good. Rebounded OCU. Now they're on the right side. Throws it to Carlisle. Great ball distribution. Mateba. They're going to say no. Bucket. He didn't make it anyways.
They're going to
Fouls
call
on the floor.
a blocking foul on Antonio Lewis. I guess his feet weren't set or he was in the restricted area, one of the two, and it's going to be Mateba that draws that foul.
I think both happened. All right. Omar Henry's about to come back in this game.
So non-shooting foul. Foul on the floor. They need, so Henry's going to have his hands full again with Mateba. It's a fun matchup to watch.
We knew it would be a dogfight. Here we go, Mateba on Omar. Again, this is good matchup here. He's trying to bully his way in the paint, spins, puts up the shot, no good. Put back is good. Brian Alexander was there to save the day, retake the lead by 1. 44-43 OCU. Lions with the basketball down 1. Robert Alexander on the left side. Goes right to Clark, hands off to Thomas. Thomas thought about shooting the three, passed it up, gives it to Clark. Clark's going to drive, almost lost control, spins, works his way. Oh, got the bucket. Quick timeout. Did he? No bucket? Coach Wright called a timeout before he made the bucket.
Really? Man, I don't know. I thought he got the bucket off. They're not changing the score yet. Still 1-point lead for Langston. Trey Clark just said, I want this moment. I'm going to go get me a bucket no matter what it takes. It was well earned. Through multiple defenders. Gets it to fall, and I think Coach Wright called the timeout right after because they have not changed the scoreboard. They're still
So they
counting
did
the
give
bucket.
him credit for the bucket?
Yeah, unless they're going to change it, but they haven't.
Well, I
It's
just
still,
saw the referee go, make the
right,
no good
right,
sign.
yeah.
But
Didn't understand that, but it looks like the bucket is good by Trey Clark.
all
Man,
right, really
what a
good
battle.
stuff. Yeah, this is a great game.
Heavyweight fight.
I know.
Just blow for blow by both
This
teams.
is Sooner Athletic Conference basketball, and it's about time the public put some respect on their name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm following you on that one, brother.
MacU, Nelson, Wayland Baptist. I mean, these guys can play some basketball, man. There's some really good basketball programs this year in this conference. It's a lot of fun to watch. Hard-fought basketball games. All right, 45-44. Langston with a 1-point lead. 11 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. A lot of energy in the. On nights like this, it's hard to go to sleep when you finally get home.
Yeah, no doubt about
Your
it.
mind is racing. I know you got an early start tomorrow.
Yeah, when the adrenaline is pumping, you lay down in bed and you
Golly.
try to calm down, but it takes a while.
We're in for a treat. Jonas Carlisle with OCU. Moving the basketball around the perimeter. Brian Alexander, Mateba. Fonza, Mateba. Gets it to Carlisle. Boy, Cave is just working, staying in front of him. Go, stolen by Trey Clark at the right time,
He
right
came
place.
out of nowhere and just steals the basketball.
LU with possession now and a 1-point lead, 10:35 in the game. Cave off the right side. They're going to call a blocking foul on Bo Tranter.
Yep, clear and
Number
obvious
44.
blocking foul. The feet were still shuffling. So it is a foul on the floor. Orlando Thomas is going to throw it in right in front of the student section.
God, these Langston Lions are in shape, man. I mean, these OCU Stars are too. Because these guys have been getting after it 100 miles an hour all the time. Trey Clark finds a weakness in the pressure, puts up the shot, no good. Loose ball, Robert Alexander comes up with it.
Somehow.
5 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to have to make a move. Turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Foul is called. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know how the ball, it looked like it was going to be corralled by OCU. It just bounces right to Trey Alexander, and then he has short time on the shot clock, forces up a tough mid-range shot and draws a little bit of a foul there. So now he's at the charity stripe for 2 shots.
Here we go. Knocks down the first one. Got the shooter's roll on that one.
Yep, I know there's 10 minutes left in the game, but to me it feels like these free throws right now are clutch free throws.
Right.
It just feels that way.
I mean, every point is so expensive. There's nothing easy about scoring in this game. Gets the shot. OCU with the basketball down 2, 46-44 against Langston here at Steve Gales Fieldhouse on the campus of Langston University. Goes left, long 2 by Alexander and sank it to tie it up. Wow,
Yep.
What a clutch shot
Yeah, high jump
by
shot
OCU to tie it up.
from the elbow by Brian Alexander.
Here's Cooper with the basketball, just handing it off, trying to decide how they want to attack it. Timeout here called. I don't think Chris Wright called that,
Yeah,
did he?
something happened right in front of the Langston bench. Maybe an injury timeout. It's going to be Cave is going back with the trainer, so injury timeout.
There may have been some blood or something. Okay, wow.
It's been a great game,
Yeah,
man.
it
And
has
we
been.
still got the long stretch left.
I love it.
We're
I love
really
it.
only at the halfway point in this second half because there's only 2 halves in men's college basketball instead of 4 quarters. Like the girls' game was 4 quarters. The men's, for some reason, was just 2 halves. So we're about halfway through the second half.
Yeah, our title sponsors, once again, they're getting their money's worth. Go show them some love. Community Health Centers of Oklahoma. Guiding Right, MJ Bail Bonds, TBC the magazine. Community Health Centers of Oklahoma offering comprehensive health services, mental health support, and community programs of the highest quality. We appreciate everything that they do for Oklahomans. Guiding Right as well as leading public health organization in Oklahoma, aiming to improve access to health care, systems and services to marginalized population in Oklahoma. And, of course, MJ Bail Bonds, the top bail bond dealer in Oklahoma City. They understand life's unexpected challenges, and they're here to help you through them. They offer respect, clear communication, and fast, effective solutions. They serve multiple counties across Oklahoma, including Oklahoma County, McLean County, Canadian, Logan, Cleveland, and Payne counties. Also available 24/7 to provide expert assistance when you need it the most. Let Marlon James and his staff take care of you and your loved ones
Orlando
in the time of
Thomas
need.
drives to the left and draws a lot of contact. Hard foul by OCU, so the lucky lefties at the charity stripe.
So, does that bucket count?
He didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
all right.
got
I
two
thought
free
he kind of
throws.
made it. I was shouting out MJ Bail Bonds and missed it. Okay, knock that down. 2-point lead for LU.
Orlando Thomas, man, he's just such a pure scorer. He's got a nice three-point shot. He's really good at finishing at the rim.
Well, and
with tough angles.
sometimes I wonder if teams do their homework because they try to push him left, but they don't realize he's left-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
makes the
dude,
second free
you
throw.
not watch because this guy can make his own shot. 3-point lead for Langston. OCU with the basketball down 3. Jackson Hops trying to work through Antonio Lewis. Trey Clark switches. Top of the key, Jonas Carlisle. Long 2-point shot and gets that one to fall.
Yeah, pulled up with all
Yikes.
the confidence in the world for a very expensive 2-point bucket.
Yeah, got that one to go. LU with the ball up 1, 49-48. 9 minutes, 6 seconds left in the game. Jari Cave crossing over. Right there on the wing, goes back up top to Antonio Lewis. Lewis through the legs, right side. Stops, pulls up, off the glass, it's good.
Yeah, he had the defender on his heels and was able to create some space and pull up, get it to go off the glass. Old school.
51-48, Langston, 3-point lead. OCU with the basketball. Carlisle kind of putting on a clinic on the dribbling ability here. Kind of fell down, kept his dribble. Goes down low to Smith, gets it blocked. Trey Clark said denied.
Not in my house, not in my paint. Trey Clark, man, he has had at least 3 blocks on the night.
Lewis hands off to Thomas. Thomas to Cave. Cave to Lewis. Right there at the logo, midcourt. Not in any hurry, letting the shot clock dribble down a little bit. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Right side to Thomas. Thomas through the legs, attacks. Absorbs the contract, left hand. Gets called for the foul. He goes to the line for 2. I think Savon Smith's going to get called for the foul here.
Yep, I love that. I really do love when Orlando Thomas gets downhill. They have to respect him from the three-point line. So they're going to be right up on him. So that gives him an opportunity to drive past him. And once again, he's at the charity stripe for 2 shots.
Here we go. Boy, you can make this a 2-possession lead here, and does. And does. 2-possession lead in a game like this goes a long way. Trey Clark coming out. Trey Clark's had a heck of a game tonight. He's been
really
active
has.
at both ends. Cam McCoy's in the game in place of him. Thomas will have an opportunity to go up 5, but he's got to make this free throw. Got it.
Cash.
All right, OCU's going to have the ball, down 5, 8 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game.
Matthew Cooper is in the game for
a
Orlando
win here by
Thomas.
OCU would really, that would bring them a game closer. They're 3rd, just barely in the Sooner Athletic Conference. That would, I think, tie them up with the other team,
Little
Nelson.
ISO ball here by Carlisle.
3-point shot off the glass, no good, and that's over the back. That's an over-the-back call on Brian Alexander of OCU. Right?
I don't
Right?
know. I mean, I'm looking at the reaction of the Langston players, and they don't like the call. So
Well, I think it was pretty evident right there.
I thought so. Still waiting to see. I guess it's
All
going
right.
to stay with OCU. They called a foul.
They called a foul on Robert
Matthew Cooper.
Alexander. Oh, was it Cooper? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying
All
to
right.
box out the OCU star
Goodness.
that was behind him. I guess he was too aggressive on his box out. You don't see that too often.
3-point shot wide open. Can't do it. Cooper gets the rebound, and then they're going to call a foul on Jackson Hobbs for trying to hack it out of his arm.
Yep, hard hack to the arm of Cooper.
Nobody's in the bonus yet, right?
Yeah, I thought it was 10, but apparently it's 8 because Cooper is going to the free throw line. He was fouled way on the other side of the court. Clearly not a shooting foul, but he's at the charity stripe. So that tells me is Langston is now in the bonus, which is a great thing for them. 7:40 left in the game. You're already in the bonus, man. You can play ultra aggressive on offense.
You've got to take care of the opportunities that you had. It's a 1-1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1-1 until you get to 10.
So
but he
1-1
missed
at
it,
8.
and OCU comes up with it. They got the ball down 5, 7.5 to go. Great job on Matebo. Hands off to Smith. Tried to make the extra pass to Carlisle underneath. Overthrown. It'll be LU basketball.
Yep, just not on the same page right there. A careless turnover during some crucial minutes of this game.
Quick substitutions, trying to keep fresh legs. You know this last push, really important. And you know OCU's going to go down. If they're not going down without a fight. Here's Jay Wilson trying to bully. Gets the reverse, misses. The table with the steal. Oh, my God.
Antonio Lewis
comes up with the steal.
Was able to pick the pocket of Mateba. Mateba didn't know he was there. Antonio Lewis gets it. So it's Langston basketball with the 5-point lead. 7:02 left in the game. It just feels like every single possession is so crucial.
I know. Some of these Langston Lions are sneaky. Lions. Alexander, floater, no good. Bouncing around. Jay Wilson comes up with it, no good. Put back, no good.
Oh, man.
Finally, OCU comes up with it, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. I think Savon Smith may have got hit in the face or something here.
Yeah, I think so. Langston was crashing the offensive glass very aggressively, so looks like it's going to be a foul on Langston. They had multiple chances at the rim to try to get that basketball in the hoop. Just couldn't come away with any points there.
Conkey wanted the foul. He got it. All right, so this is our biggest lead that we've seen in a while, and it's just 5. So, you know, that to me is 2-possession game. Here we go. OCU down 5 with the ball, 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Jonas Carlisle trying to bully his way past Orlando Thomas, has to give rid of it to Mateba on the left side. Hands it back to Carlisle. Trying to find a room, puts up the shot, no good. Trey Clark's there to save the day and get the rebound.
Good defense without fouling right there by Langston. They made it real tough for Carlisle.
Robert Alexander on the right side to Lewis. Lewis to Thomas. Thomas to Lewis. They're taking some time off this shot clock before they proceed with their attempt to put more points on the board. Almost lost it. Lewis attacks, finds a lane, loses control, stolen by OCU. 2-on-2, slows it down, thought about the 3, throws it down low to Mateba on Trey Clark. This great matchup.
It's going to be a reaching foul on Trey Clark. He's trying to get that ball away from Mateba because you know every single time Mateba gets the ball on the block, he's going to try to get to the rim.
Looked like, yeah, I mean,
so now
different vantage point.
OCU is going to have 1-on-1 opportunity with Mateba. We'll see what kind of shooter's touch the big man from Montreal, Quebec has. You don't really see him shoot anything far from the bucket.
Here we go. A lot of pressure here. How does he deal with it? Off the glass.
Wow.
Makes it.
Yeah, really
Makes
strong
it, yeah.
shot, but gets lucky.
I thought it was going to hit the backside of the rim and pop out. I was wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't have soft touch.
4-point game. He can make it a 3-point game if he makes his free throw. Got that one to go. 53-50. LU with the basketball and a 3-point lead. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in this basketball game. This is a dogfight in the Sooner Athletic Conference tonight. Hands off to Cave. Cave. It's down low on the block to Jay Wilson. Working. Gets fouled in the process. I think he's going to line for 2.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do. That's exactly what you want to do because you are in the bonus is play aggressive.
Yeah. Team
Put
foul number 9.
In a tough spot. You know how physical he is. You're going to be able to draw a foul with how aggressive he is on defense. So Jay Wilson is at the charity stripe. Got to have these.
Going through his routine. Got it. 2-possession game, 54-50. Langston with a 4-point lead. He'll have another opportunity at the stripe to make it a 5-point lead. 5 minutes, 32 seconds left in this game. Coming down to the wire. Who can execute down the stretch to solidify the victory? A win here will go a long ways. Wilson gets it. 5-point lead for LU, 55-50.
Wilson's going to be subbed out for Omar Henry. He's back in the game.
Savon Smith back in the game. Jonas Carlisle as well for OCU. Brian Alexander. They've got all their premier scorers on the floor right now for the Stars of Oklahoma City University. Savon goes left side to Alexander. Cave right in front of him. Has to give it to Savon. 3-point shot. No good. Looks so good from my vantage point.
Mateba tried to hustle over there to save the ball, but he stepped out of bounds while doing it. So it will be Lions basketball with that 5-point lead. 5:11 left in the game. We are now entering the clutch minutes of this game.
Yep. Here we go. Robert Alexander. Left side communicating to Omar, to Thomas. Top of the key through the legs. Goes right, kicks it to Trey. Trey Clark working. Long 2. Got it.
Nasty step back mid-range jumper by Trey Clark.
Timeout. OCU. That was a big-time shot by Langston University to go up 7. 57-50. I mean, kind of a long shot to take. You don't really like to take 2-pointers that far away from the basket, but it all counts the same, whether you're up close or far away. If you make the shot, it is what it is.
Yep, 2 points is 2 points. Get it how you can. Gutsy shot right there by Trey Clark. You could tell he wanted to drive and get to the rim, but the OCU defender cut off the driving lane, so he just steps back, poetry in motion.
Woo.
Heck of a shot by Trey Clark to give his team a 7-point lead deep in this second half of basketball. Wow, what a shot, man.
I got to be on air at 8 in the morning.
Well, I got you beat. I got to be at work at 5 a.m.,
Well, it's
brother.
not about you.
It's about
me.
both of us.
No,
We're
it's
both
not
here.
about you. It's about me. I'm more
Pretty
important.
selfish, man.
I'm just teasing you.
I know.
But yeah, you do got to get up earlier than me. But on the show tomorrow morning, the Morning Rush on OKC Sports Radio 105.3, we're gonna have a lot to talk about with this game.
Yes, you are.
And me,
If I'm able to call in, I might try to call in.
Yeah, I don't know if that's allowed because D. Wright, our board operator, is still pretty upset. Actually, no, he's not.
He shouldn't be upset at me.
Oh, his Bears beat your Packers.
Yeah,
Right.
My injured Packers.
Right. Well, whatever.
My injured
The
package.
Packers, everybody's hurt in the playoffs. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later.
Here we go.
57-50, OCU down 7. Savon Smith on the left side, and they're going to call a reaching foul on Trey Clark. I thought that was pretty cheap.
Very ticky-tacky foul. I don't – at this point in the game,
crowd doesn't like it either.
I don't like that call. I mean, come on, man. This is such a close game, and you're going to blow the whistle over something like that.
So that's going to put him at 1-1.
Very minimal contact.
Golly. All right. Let's see if he makes it. All the pressure's here. Got it. You'll have another one. 6-point game can make it a 5-point game if he makes his free throw here. Savon Smith, Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock Central. Puts up the shot, got it to go. 5-point game. LU with the ball up 5, 57-52, 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game. You've got a shot clock, 23 seconds left on the shot clock, but you got to add points. You need to keep scoring. Game's far from over. Alexander off a screen, kicks it in the corner, 3-point shot, Thomas, got it, bang!
Big-time shot by a big-time player, Agent Zero, Orlando Thomas with the money ball.
God, goes up 8, what a clutch shot by Orlando Thomas. Oh, what a dish. Carlisle collides, somehow misses a shot. Rebounded Omar Henry. He said, I guess he stepped out of bounds.
Oh, man. Omar Henry gets the loose change. There were multiple players touch the ball. He gets it, but he has a foot on the baseline. So it stays with OCU. They get a second chance on this possession.
Golly. Mateba.
Guess
on
what he's
Omar,
do.
right there on the block. You know
down.
exactly what he's going to do, and he misses. Henry with the rebound. Good defense, smart defense. LU gets the ball back up 8. Hands off to Cave. Cave to Thomas, Thomas to Alexander. They want to take some time off this shot clock. Henry for 3, bang!
Hand down, man down.
Wow.
Omar Henry with a huge 3-point bucket for Langston.
Oh, what a dagger.
Makes it an 11-point game.
It's too late for the dagger. There's a reverse layup and 1 bucket. OCU makes up for it on that play.
Yeah,
especially if he makes the free throw, that's going to take away that 3-pointer or cancel out that 3-pointer by Henry. But my gosh.
It's loud for about 3 seconds.
Wow.
And then on the other end, and one opportunity for Tranter.
It's a great way to respond if you're OCU, you know.
He silenced the crowd pretty quickly. We'll see if he can knock down this free throw, and he does.
Yeah.
Back to an 8-point game.
3 minutes, 23 seconds. OCU's has smart timeout by Tajari Cave. He was trapped.
Yeah, he was in a world of
There
trouble.
was nobody around. That was an intelligent move by that young man. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
He knew he's in trouble, and he sensed it right away. Quick to call that timeout. Now Coach Wright's going to draw something up for his team. Love the intensity by him down there.
Who is your guiding right?
Oh, man. Holy cow.
Player of the game. You got
That's
your
a
work
lot of
cut
pressure.
out. I know.
Yeah,
I'm glad I don't have any input on that.
That's a lot of pressure for this game, man. I have a few in mind. Might have to flip a coin to decide. I got it down to 2, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That could make the difference.
Here we go.
So Langston does have the possession here. And OCU comes out in the full court press trying to get a turnover because they know time is not on their side.
There's going to be a lot of moving parts these last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Alexander goes to Cave. Cave to Trey Clark, gets across half court, goes left to Thomas. Had Omar open right underneath the bucket for a second.
I saw it, yep.
For
Orlando
a split
just missed
second.
him for a second.
Off a screen left side. Alexander. Travel.
Yeah, he lost his his footing and took an extra step, got tripped up on the drive. Man, crucial turnover right there.
All right, OCU down 8 with under 3 minutes to go. Savon Smith, Mateba. Mateba working, hands off to Smith. Smith, loses it, stolen to Jari Cave. Good defensive play by the Langston Lions to create the tip and get the ball back. Now they're going to milk some more clock. Alexander, left side. Right side to Cave, right there on the wing. And you leave him open like that, he will knock that down. Here's Alexander, left side in the corner, Cave for 3. No good. Somehow Orlando Thomas comes up with the offensive board, resets the shot clock.
Omar Henry was the one that tipped it out to Orlando.
Really good job. Here's Thomas. Trey Clark gets it on the outside, right there on the three-point line. He shoots. Got it!
Oh, my.
Wow.
He's got ice in his veins. Trey Clark with another huge shot. This time it's a 3-ball.
They're up 11 with a minute 45. OCU's got to do something now. Turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Rebounded Langston. Omar Henry. Alexander gets the ball, 66-55. Langston, 11-point lead in the basketball, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Jonas Carlisle.
Yep, they have no other choice but to try to stay alive in this game. They got to play the foul game, just hope that Langston doesn't knock down their free throws. But they got their work cut out for them because it's Orlando Thomas, one of the best shooters in the nation.
You can start to taste that revenge.
Can.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little,
right there on the tip of your tongue. Orlando's got some free throws here that he's going to knock down.
The lucky lefty is pure on the first.
What a game. What a game. The score right now does not tell the story of this game.
Well, the separation didn't really happen until about 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, right there under 5 minutes. It was close there for a second. Here's OCU. They're in hurry mode. And Smith is going to miss the shot, but he got the foul drawn, so he'll go to the free throw line.
Yep, smart play by him. They had to get down there in a hurry and get a quick shot off. No good on the layup, but he's got 2 free throws. He's been pretty good from the charity stripe tonight. We'll see if he can continue that success. Good on the first.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he got hit on his face because it looks like he's got some white tape on it, some sort of bandage. 11-point game, could be 10. Smith knocks down this second free throw.
Looking at it, got it. 10-point game. Really interested to hear what Chris Wright says about his team's performance. I'll be interviewing him after the game and playing it back on the show tomorrow at around 8:30 tomorrow on the show on OKC Sports Radio 105.3. So tune in to find out. We want to thank everybody that's been tuning in on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 for our live basketball broadcast. We enjoy what we do. You can also watch along on PPBC TV. Download the app straight to your smart TV, straight to your mobile device, your iPad. You can watch the games anywhere you've got an internet connection for free. We have a lot of fun. And we're going to be back at it tomorrow on the high school level tomorrow night.
We sure are.
So
Southeast versus Guthrie.
And
Trey Clark's got to inbound. He got to get it in.
And, yeah, he did not get it in. That's a turnover.
Oh, wow. Now is not the time for something like that. So OCU's got a little bit of life now. after getting that 5-second call.
So see what the Stars, how they respond. Carlisle open for three. Got it.
What a huge shot by a good player.
7-point difference here. Minute 10. Langston inbounds to Cave. Cave needs help. Thomas to Trey Clark. Here we go. Omar Henry gets the ball back up top to Alexander. They're going to try and milk some more clock, but I'm not sure what happened here. Foul on the floor.
Yep,
yeah,
it is a
Jonas
foul on
Carlisle.
Carlisle. For a second, I thought they were trying to connect with Henry on that alley-oop, but Henry just catches it and wants to milk some more clock.
I don't think he recognized what was happening until it was too late. By then, he just had to grab the ball. So, still need to focus on the job. I mean, it ain't done until it's done.
Yeah, until the clock says 0-0-0, this game is not over.
You miss this, and OCU gets a three, and you miss it again at three, and then it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
could get a little weird.
You can't tap out early. You got to keep fighting. Knocks that down. 68-60. LU with an 8-point lead under a minute left. They have a really, really, really good opportunity to win this game and get revenge on Oklahoma City University, who beat them earlier in the year by 3 points.
You know they've had that on the back of their mind this entire week. The whole week they've been snowed in and getting shots up. Henry's good on his second to make it a 9-point game with 56 seconds left. So OCU is going to have to.
And a victory here tonight by Langston will put them a game closer to Nelson University. LU is second in the Sooner Athletic Conference. They're trying to be first. Turnaround jumper, made it.
It's Brian Alexander, well defended, but pulls up over the defender and gets the 2-point mid-range jumper to fall. They just won't go away. They won't quit.
They're not going down without a fight, and that's the Sam Conkey way. You know, Mikey Malone does a great job working with those players, too. You got to give a lot of credit for the effort that Oklahoma City University brings. They're a good basketball team, dude. I mean, they're in the upper echelon of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Currently third in the conference. And so these two teams are battling, man. I mean, this is what we see night in, night out when you get deep into conference play. And we were talking with Jim Powers, the assistant commissioner of the Sooner Athletic Conference, who done a great job of adding so much value and so much competition. Are you not entertained?
Oh, I'm very, very entertained. It has been such a fun game to broadcast and bring to our viewers at home and on the air. High intensity from start to finish.
Right.
Like we said, it's far from over. There's still 46 seconds left.
7-point game. LU with the basketball. They
got to get it in.
They need to get it in now. Trey Clark is there. They're going to call a reach and foul on OCU.
Boy, that got close.
That
was close
really,
to 5 seconds, man.
Now, he got rid of it about 4.5 seconds. Once you get to that 5-second mark, it's a turnover.
Yep. Already had one of those not too long ago, so big free throws for number 11, Trey Clark, the junior guard out of Toronto, Canada. Home of your favorite rapper, Drake.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't really have a favorite nowadays.
I thought you were a big Dreezy guy. That's what you made me listen to when we went to Muskogee.
He's a talented guy. He's talented.
Trey Clark makes the first.
Gets to that 70-point mark. Bucket's been hard to come by tonight. Jim gets quiet. Got the shooter's roll, 71-62, 9-point lead, OCU with the basketball. Jonas Clark, top of the key, 3-point shot, no good. Loose ball, OCU gets it, back to Jonas Clark for 3. Got that one to go. He knew He wasn't going to miss it twice.
Yeah, it was Carlisle.
6-point game,
again.
33 seconds left. Orlando Thomas needs help, fires it. Cave. Omar Henry, bang!
That's what you call Air Henry takes off for flight on that fast break. They beat the press.
Clear for takeoff. Misses, loose ball off the foot.
It's going to be a kick ball. So it's going to stay OCU Stars basketball. Only 16 seconds left. The score is 73-65. Feels like it's pretty much impossible for OCU to come back and win with just 16 seconds left.
That's right.
It's going to take almost a miracle for them to try to come back.
Oh, and they make a bad pass. Oh, and it is going to be OCU basketball. The longest minute, last minute, and this is by design. OCU says if you're going to beat us, it's got to be this way.
Right. We're going to make you earn it.
It's got to be this
fight
way.
The entire game.
So I don't blame him. Carlisle gets it. Left side, three-point shot. No good. Rebounded to Jari Cave. Orlando Thomas is just going to let this thing dribble out, and Langston University is going to win the game 73-65. Win number 16 on the season. They are one game closer to being at the top of the Sooner Athletic Conference. It will be interesting to see what happens to Nelson University, but they have gotten their revenge over OCU tonight. Dylan, who is our guiding right player of the game?
I'm going to go with the senior out of Chicago, Illinois, Agent Zero, Orlando Thomas. Time after time, he hit big shot after big shot, came through in the clutch for the Lions, and got them the W here at home. Orlando Thomas, player of the game.
Big win for the Langston Lion basketball team. Big win for the Lady Lions.
Yeah, no doubt. A huge win for the Lady Lions.
Tune in to my radio show tomorrow on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 from 8 until 11 a.m. I'm going to talk about both games at length tomorrow, so make sure you tune in. We thank you for tuning into the live broadcast on PPBC TV and the radio broadcast on OKC Sports Radio 105.3. I want to thank Wes back at the station. I want to thank Brennan, Con, and Langston, who's a person who's named after the university. He's our producer. Thank you very much. Dylan, great job. We'll talk soon.
Always a pleasure, my man. Thank
you to our sponsors, MJ Bell Bonds Community Health Centers of Oklahoma, Guiding Right, and TBC the Magazine. Have a great night.
This broadcast is the exclusive property of Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, reproduction, or any other use of the accounts, descriptions, or audiovisual elements of this broadcast without the express written consent of Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company is strictly prohibited. All rights reserved.